Thanks to all of you out there, our Quest 2 and VR channel is getting some amazingly huge packages sent to it. Ugh. And I'm very excited to share with you what's in here. Let's open this up. Boy, of course the tape on this is serious. I think this came all the way from Hong Kong, so they did a pretty good job. Even then, I mean, you can see the box took some hits, so hopefully the content is okay. I need more space.
Keep away from my personal space.
It's always funny to me that when you get international packages, it's like the solution is not necessarily more padding, it's always more tape. It's like, what can we do to make sure this package arrives safely? We can put more tape on it. Sorry, John, it's gonna be a while. I'm glad you're all the way across the room when we do these things. Don't worry, I'm cutting away from myself. It's completely safe. Whew. Sometimes a big package requires a very small knife to open it. Let me see if I did enough damage here to get this thing open. Nope. I don't know how that's picking up on camera with the color being on the outside of it. Check that out. That is huge. And actually, I was worried because I mean, our logo, it wasn't like the most professional thing in the world. It's not something that you can blow up to like huge sizes and it won't distort, but it actually looks pretty good. Obviously, I gotta get the plastic and everything off of here. I'm gonna try and take this out and get this box out of my way. Whew. I'm scared because I don't really know how fragile neon signs are, but so far it feels pretty good in the packaging. So this is from XNEON Signs, and they reached out offering to just make us a sign and send it to us based off our logo or whatever design we wanted to. I basically sent them the image file and that was it. Didn't have to do anything else, so that was really cool. I didn't have to like go in and custom design, although on their website, you can go in, custom design, pick off their templates, or you can send them a picture of something directly and then they'll contact you about what it's gonna take to make it. Prices vary wildly. The example here, this sign, it looks like it would have been $350 if someone wanted to buy this normally, which seeing it in person, I mean, it looks like it's all one giant piece of acrylic, and then they hook these, they almost feel like rubber neon style lights, and you can see where the wires are actually on there. We'll get some close-ups so you can see everything up close. But I mean, I would say for the quality and for the customizing, I wouldn't be surprised to pay $350 for this. They send you hangers to hang it up. The power system for it is a bit wild. So you got this cable running from it to this switch right here, which looks kind of freaky because you can see everything hanging out. Then to this power box that is then plugged into the wall. Comes with this remote. Now I don't think this is RGB. I think you're ordering one color. Let's see. Are you kidding me? They didn't include batteries. Wait, let me check. I did feel a thing of hardware. Maybe batteries are in here. Boy, it doesn't feel like it. At that price, I would have kind of expected batteries, but a reason that they don't do batteries, a lot of times people think it's, oh, because they're cheap and they make it yourself. It's because shipping batteries, they're considered like a dangerous item. So you have to mark stuff specially, you may have to pay more. So that's actually why a lot of companies don't ship batteries. Unless, of course, the batteries are built into something, then they're allowed to be shipped. Weird, yeah. No batteries. Well, dang it, I gotta go find some AAAs. Give me a second.
I need it!
All right, so we have batteries now. We got off, we got on. A little blue light at the top lights up so you know that the remote's actually working. This light button, which I'm guessing if it had other colors, maybe it would switch. Although, interestingly, I kind of peeled one back just because I wanted to really see what was going on here. It is basically an LED strip in that first layer down in the acrylics. And obviously, I don't know if that's, I'm guessing it's just white. I'm guessing it's not an RGB strip. Although dang it, that would have been cool if it was RGB. But hey, they did this for free. I'm not gonna complain about getting this because this is really cool. We got modes, a dimmer mode, a full off and on, another off and on. I can also control the speed though. So there is a speed up and down separately. So I'm controlling the speed. Oh boy, I have to put a warning on there. Boy, if I didn't have any words on there, and this could be reversible, I almost feel like if you put it up against something, it would look kind of cool because the light just comes through. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, oh gosh. How do I get back to basic? Stop it. Do you have memory? If I unplug you, will you forget? Ah, oh my goodness. Okay, plenty of modes, but luckily I learned the button that says light in the middle will reset it to default. We got brightnesses, so I can take this to 10%, I can crank it up to 50 or 100, which was what I think it was on this whole time. Very bright, and then it's got timers, so I can set this on a timer if I just want this on for a short amount of time. But that is pretty effing cool. So case uses, obviously businesses and stuff, or if you just really have some sort of something custom you want to make on your wall that's lit up and cool, it's totally an option. Keep in mind, more often than not, what people are doing with these kind of signs, usually you'd use like maybe a flat two-tone logo and the whole thing would be made out of the neon lights. This is a little untraditional to use like a normal logo like this and then just have lights around it. But I think it looks really cool, actually. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I'm glad that like this zone on the logo was all dark because it kind of hides these wires in here that are running across to make all this. You don't really see that. So one thing I am gonna let the company know in the email I'm sending them is that the last layer of protection they put on there, this like cellophane, it leaves a residue that is definitely, if someone really wants to polish this up, I mean, I'm using a microfiber cloth and no cleaner because I'm not really sure what cleaners you can use on acrylic yet, but it's coming off, but you can kind of see there's like this haze from that. And I definitely think that's something they may want to consider changing, because I think people, when you pay a lot for something like this and you get it in, it might be a little disappointing to be like, okay, now I got to figure out how to clean all this off of here, but I'll let them know that. A huge thank you to XNEON Signs for making this and sending it to us. If you want to check them out, code JayBratt30 will get you $30 off any order, as long as it's at least $30. And they do have some lower price packages if you don't need something this huge. They made this one really big. If you want something a little smaller, you can get something. They have tons of stuff on there. So check them out if that's something that interests you. I'm pretty excited. This thing's so big, I don't even know. I don't know where we're gonna put it yet. Thank you so much for coming out and being here with me today. Thank you again to all of you that have made it possible the challenge reach this point, and thank you XNEON, because this is really cool. Seeing something like this with our logo on it, I mean, it's overwhelming. It's really cool. I gotta go find a home for it now. So thank you, and I will see you in another reality.